Shabbat Vayishlach. Yaakov returns home to face Esav. At first he thinks Esav is going to kill him, and maybe he intended to, but when they finally meet, they make up. The night before they actually encounter each other, Yaakov moves his family, his wife and children, across the river to face Esau in little groups, in the hope that if Esau attacks one, the other will survive. And he himself is left the other side of the river. That's on the east bank, facing where he came from. It very much looks as though he's trying to run away. The rabbis of the Talmud interpret it differently, and they say, or at least one of the versions says, that he was there to pick up the last remnants of what was left behind, because a righteous person is always concerned about not wasting anything. Yet on the other side, as we know the story, he meets this messenger. The word for messenger and angel is the same thing. Maimonides says that it's a dream. They get involved in a fight. They fight all night. The other guy, whoever that guy is, can't overcome Jacob until finally he knees him in the groin, and Jacob limps from that moment. Surprisingly, Jacob says to this guy who struggled with him, I want a blessing from you. In other words, I want to know why this whole thing happened. And the angel, or the messenger, says to him, your name is now going to change from Jacob to Yisrael, because Sarita im Elohim v'Adam v'tuchal. You have struggled with man and with God, and you have managed to overcome. On the face of it, what this is a kind of a reassurance to Jacob, not to be frightened. Don't be frightened. Stand up, face it, and you will survive. Doesn't mean to say you won't get need in the process. It doesn't mean to say there won't be side effects or problems, but you must go forward. Throughout the rest of Bereshit, Yaakov is sometimes referred to as Israel, sometimes referred to as Yaakov. Yisrael is the name of the people, of Jacob's tradition, and it's who we are named after. And our heritage is that we are destined to struggle. We're destined to struggle with God, and we're destined to struggle with man. We might feel like giving up. We might think the world is against us. But our destiny is to fight, to stand, and to go forward. And that's why we are called Yisrael. On a spiritual side, it's always a battle to find the right way, to find the right degree, how far to go, what to go, and to experience the mystery of God. And on the human side, we are constantly subject to anti-Semitism, to antagonism. That's our lot. There are only two options: to stand and fight, or to run away.